Hello everyone and welcome to a new channel update. I know you would have wanted an actual video, so would have I, and I'm working on some. But until then, you're probably wondering exactly why there haven't been like any videos in months, plural. Usually I at least have like one a month, sometimes, but not recently. Well, if you haven't been reading the comments of the old videos, which you have no reason to, but if you have, you know, my RX 480 blew up. It just stopped working when I was trying to make a video about Crusader Kings 3. I don't know why it did it. Probably because it had some dust in it, and for some reason Wasteland 3 got the temperature up a bit above what it used to do. Normally the video card stayed at maximum 77 degrees Celsius, but both in Wasteland 3 and in Pathfinder Kingmaker, which I was playing before it shot to over 80 degrees. And I mean way over 80. It was reaching sometimes 88 degrees, which is a bit disconcerting. In hindsight, I should have probably done something about it. But hey, I just got a new monitor that's, 1440p, so I didn't really factor in the fact that the video card maybe was not intended for those resolutions, like not in the slightest, and it blew up. So that's the main reason why I haven't made any videos in the past months. Now my initial plan, well, my first plan was to get my nephew's video card, which I had just bought for him. It was a 1650, but I couldn't really keep it, because he would have murdered me. He is quite big. He's probably watching this right now. I'm not sure if he can understand English. Hopefully he doesn't. I mean, we sent him to school to learn it, but it's a Romanian school, so results vary. I know English because of Bugs Bunny and the Flintstones and Popeye. Yibbity yibbity, that's all, folks. I stammer because I think I'm subconsciously trying to imitate Porky Pig, or at least Daffy Duck, or Sylvester. But apart from that, and I thought I'll put it that, the using his video card would not have worked long term, so I returned the video card and then bought a replacement card for my dad's PC, which contains, well, my old PC, the Q6600, the legendary CPU that I installed one day into an aging Badax2 board, replacing a Pentium D and discovering that, my god, it's full of stars. So that video card was the GTX 750, which I had used to make content for this channel between 2016 and when we got the RX 480. It was a decent card. It worked well. But, and I cannot stress this well enough, it had a 1 GB memory chip. Actually, I'm not sure if it had just one chip. I think it had like two 512 ones, but still, it had basically no memory. Now, were I to still be using, Premiere Pro from Adobe, I don't think it would have been a problem. I could have still made some videos that didn't require me to actually, play stuff that required a lot of VRAM. But since I'm not paying for Adobe, I'm using DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve actually uses the video card, and I mean it uses it a lot. It uses the VRAM a lot, and the result was, when trying to make videos longer than 3 minutes, or videos that had effects like crossfade and a logo, it would just run out of VRAM and die. I know that Windows says it shares VRAM, and like it's got a thing in the task manager that tells you, yeah, shared video memory, a bunch. Yeah, that doesn't really work in practice, or at least it doesn't work on the NVIDIA side, at least. I think it may work on the AMD side with the Infinity Cache thing, or whatever the thing was called from, from Vega. But I really couldn't make any videos, even for my second job, with that card. So I bit the bullet and bought a new video card. Now, I know I've told you that I really wanted to get an RTX 3070, but then NVIDIA delayed them by 2 weeks, meaning that they won't reach Romania until November and be available maybe in February. So I just went out and, well, didn't even go out because as you can tell from my voice, I'm kind of sick right now. It's not the plague, or the other plague that killed me 5 years ago. It's just a result of having parents that don't believe in diseases being spread by viruses. They believe it's from curses or something or other. I ordered a new video card, a 1660 Super. Why the Super? Because it has GDDR6 and it's pretty much as fast as a 1660 Ti. Also, it cost under 1100 RON, which is still it's $250, which is still a lot of money. It's enough money to guarantee that I will not be upgrading to the RTX 3000 series, which is kind of a shame because I wanted RTX, I wanted the tensor cores, I wanted to do stuff with AI in my spare time that I pretend I have. I wanted to do stuff with you know the RT cores. I wanted to do the silly things with all the machine learning stuff, but I'm not gonna do it because you know what. There are no cards. There are no RTX 3000 cards in Romania. Now, I could have gotten an RTX 2000 card, which cost a hell of a lot of money and really would be not at all good value right now since the 3000 cards are technically released. Now, if the price on a 2060 had dropped to something manageable, sure. They didn't, so nope. .exe.gif, probably. I actually think that's a virus, which forced me to get this video card. Now, I know you're wondering, why did you get the NVIDIA video card? Would it have not been better to get a better performing Radeon card in that price? Because there's probably like an RX 5700 XT for not a lot more money than what you paid for your current card. And yeah, there were, but there's a tiny itsy bitsy hitch. You see, when I stuffed in my nephew's video card into my computer and started, you know, editing and rendering video, the rendering time just dropped by like 40%. Because, and I can't stress this enough, CUDA has really good software support everywhere, and the encoder, oh god, the video encoder makes me want to cry and weep. It's so beautiful. Now sure, when I enable all sorts of fiddly effects, like optical flows and all that stuff, the rendering times, they increase a lot because at that point it's not using the CPU anymore at all. But when both are being used, it's amazing. And since I do want to try and make videos at 1440p sometime in the near future, I actually think this one, no actually no, because I think I'm using footage from different games, so it's probably not this one. But when I do get back to making proper videos, I want them to be like, you know, 60 frames a second, 1440p, you know, stuff that everybody was doing on YouTube like 6 years ago. Now everybody's doing 8K. Well, not everybody. Linus is doing them because, I don't know why. He just bought a bunch of 12, or was it 16 or 12K cameras for reasons. Anywho, what does that mean for the content of this channel? Well, it means I can make videos again, even though the video card has 2 gigabytes of VRAM fewer than the previous card, unless I stress it highly, like using the ultra textures in Rainbow Six Siege. I don't reach that limit. Now technically, not even in Rainbow Six Siege does it limit actually pose an inconvenience, but the game tells me it does, even though it doesn't. So it's an estimation, if you will. It's not actual usage, it's there. Now, because the RX 480 died, we have an expression without the table being set in Romanian. It means it died without us being prepared for stuff like it dying. I don't have any actual benchmarks to show you to compare things because, well, now I'm using a different monitor that's in 1440p, and I actually probably just ran the games on the other monitor and done a proper comparison. Not that I really had much to compare it with, since the benchmarks I did for the new build were kind of crap, because I didn't have time to do them. But I did do this one and Rainbow Six Siege with both of them, and you can plainly see that at 1440p, just about max detail, the RX 480 was a bottleneck for the CPU. Currently, there's no bottleneck. Like, the GPU is at 97%, the CPU is there, things are fine, nothing is screaming in pain. I mean, in terms of the video card. I've been a bit sick in the past few days, not screaming in pain, but passing out mostly. So it's a new world. Well, it's an old world because I've been in this world in 2016 before, but now I'm here with 5 extra gigs of VRAM and a much more powerful GPU. So what does this mean for videos? Well, as I said, I can make them again. I actually have recorded a whole buttload of footage for the Arx Fatalis video. I finished the game basically. I played it end to end. Haven't done that in 13 years. Man, it's been a long time. Apparently they've patched it since then, and now you can do the quest with the chicken guy. I mean, it was probably patched even before that, but I had no idea. So what this means is that the next video will be the Arx Fatalis history show. I haven't done a history show in like 2 years or something, so there's that. Then there'll be another history show which I had hoped to have ready like a month ago. Namely on the 19th of September, because that's when Talk Like a Pirate Day is. And it's a video about Sid Meier's Pirates, which I could have sworn I made. See, here's the problem with the videos on Gaming HD. Some of them are remakes of videos I've made over the past decade in Romanian. And sometimes I forget that I did not make new versions of those videos. So in my mind, oh yeah, I did Sid Meier's Pirates, a classic swashbuckling tale. Yeah, sure, of course I did, how could I not? Yeah, of course I did Arx Fatalis. I mean, how could I have missed it? I didn't do it. Oh, what else didn't I do? Turns out a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna try and do the bunch of stuff that I should have probably done a while ago. So look forward to the Arx Fatalis video at the beginning of November, I guess. And the Pirates one probably mid to late November. So you're getting 2 videos this month. If you haven't canceled your Patreon yet, which you probably should have, you're getting a treat. Actually, everybody's getting it because they're not exclusive to Patreon or anything. Everybody's getting them, but your money won't be ill spent on, well, it's not being spent on. We haven't really done anything with it since December. It's still there. So in case this video card blows up as well, I can use your money to maybe get an RTX 3000 series in 2015 when they arrive in Romania. Also, you're probably seeing some footage on the background from possibly Forza. I canceled my subscription to the Microsoft thing because they increased the price. But I still have a lot of footage from it, and I am still going to make a video about it. I should probably wait until I do the Test Drive Unlimited video first, which I'm probably going to make a Test Drive Unlimited video as well, because a buddy of mine was confused about buttons in the game in Test Drive Unlimited, and he didn't know how they worked because he was playing a mod which added like a bazillion cars in the game. So I'm going to try the game with that mod and then see how it goes, because Test Drive Unlimited and Forza Horizon are somewhat similar, probably more than it is similar to The Crew, even though I think some people from, actually I know that some people from Test Drive worked on The Crew. But anyway, look out for that video, those 2 videos, the Test Drive one and the Forza one, probably before they announce Forza Horizon 5, so December. And then, who knows, maybe I'll make the English version of the Frank Herbert's Dune video that I made 8 years ago. That's not me misspelling the name, that's what the game was called, Frank Herbert's Dune. Since, you know, they're making a new Dune movie, it's been delayed for a year, so the video should probably be quite timely, I would say. Oh, that was a gem of a game. You know, since odds are the video probably won't be, you know, published until like January or March. Maybe I should actually try and get in touch with somebody that worked on it. Probably won't succeed, but I'm still a bit flabbergasted that somebody that worked on Heroes 4 actually saw the video. I didn't commented on it, and I didn't see your comment for like 2 years. But that's changing right now because Raul actually gave me access to the channel, so I can actually see the comments in the comment section of the channel. I don't have to go to every video like I used to and see if there are any new comments and then forget about them for like a month and then check them again and oh, people left comments. It's a really useful feature that I have now, because up until now, because of the whole Google Plus fiasco, he couldn't add people to the account, and that's stupid because it's Google Plus to be exact. So take care, everybody. Be back soon with the Arcs video and then the Pirates video. Actually, my voice now would be better suited to do the Pirates video because, you know, I sound naturally raspy, and actually that's a bit Russian. But if I do try the pirate accent in any way while I have this, I think my throat will leave my body. Sort of like, have you seen Roadhouse? Like at the end of Roadhouse, with the fight with the guy, where Patrick Swayze rips out his throat? Yeah, that's probably what will happen to me if I actually try and do the pirate accent now. So, not yet. But hey, I actually missed a great opportunity, because when this started, I sounded like Wolverine ate some gravel, and that gravel was actually Batman in disguise, and Batman himself had ate some broken glass. And that was before things set in and I could actually talk a bit longer with the raspy, gravelly voice, and I could have made one of those "Are you bad enough to do to rescue the president" videos, which used to be popular whenever I got sick on the old channel. No, they weren't popular. The old channel was never popular. Man, I've wasted my youth, haven't I? On the bright side, it's gone now. Everything's gone. But enough existentialism. I should actually turn on the keyboard thing, because while I'm talking, I'm constantly slamming keys on the background and making music by accident. Still don't know how to play it, but it's getting there. It's something. So goodbye, everybody. Take care. See you soon. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. And whatever you do, don't sneeze on other people, or cough on them, or let them cough on you. And try not to burn down society. We cool? Okay, bye-bye. Oh yeah, and before I forget, there's the other thing. Libri renamed itself Odyssey. Well, it's named both of them right now. There's LBRY, and then there's Odyssey as well, which is more video focused, and it's I've got no clue. It's a thing that we're still using. I think we still have the exclusivity thing where they pay us like 10 cents a view, I guess. It's still there, probably. We haven't used it in like 2 months, so I don't know. But anyway, it says there. Bye bye.